Hello there, mga lovelies. So again, I'm back and there are just a few things na wala lang. Gusto ko lang kayo ulit kausapin. um, I've just opened this Vibe Makeup Lab. It's a natural lip gloss. It was given to me by my friends back in February pa because of the lockdown. So, hindi ko na siya nagagamit. This one. Quite nice. Packaging is quite nice. So, let's try. It's a natural lip gloss. So, the shade, I'm not sure. But, let's see kung bagay siya sa akin. So, gamitin ko na rin siya. Actually, yung lip gloss lang. Doesn't have any scent. Maganda yung packaging niya. Very nice. Pero I think the color doesn't suit me. Not very sure. I'm not very used to this brightness. Diba, para siya nakalutang. But the texture is nice and the color is good. It just doesn't fit my personality. Anyway, bawasan natin. It's not a lip gloss actually. More like the texture is more like a matte lipstick. Hindi siya glossy and hindi siya smooth. Mm, hold on na. Oops. I need my So, tuloy-tuloy lang natin yung camera. I have a very interesting topic today, and I'm sure that a lot of people can relate to it and would want to talk about it also. And so, bawasan lang natin ng konti. Parang kumalat siya. Ayan. Kailangan ko yata mag-invest sa ring light para they look natural now. Ayoko kasi na mukha siyang ano eh, naka-lipstick. Alam mo yun? Actually, marunong naman ako mag-makeup. Kaya lang, since naging mommy na tayo, tas puro boys pa yung mga anak ko, iniwasan ko talaga mag-makeup. Kasi pinapanood nila ako pag nagbibihis ako eh. So, syempre, di ba, iwas-iwas na rin. Anyway, so going back, um, what's your topic? Maybe the good topic for today. Ano bang magandang topic today? So, mm, I know na. Kasi last week we were talking about love, we were talking about relationship. This week naman, we're gonna talk about paano nga ba yumaman? What's the secret to success and what's the secret to prosperity? Well, for me, if you don't know me and you look at my life from afar, If you're just basing it from my Facebook account, or if you're just, we're not really very close, if you just know what I'm working, you know that I'm working as an engineer, you know that I'm working in Singapore, I'm not in the Philippines, OFW, siguro maraming pera, yung mga ganong bagay. Yung ibang tao, feeling nila meron na akong Midas touch. Yung anything I touch turns to gold. Which is not true. Kasi pinaghihirapan ko din kung anong meron ako at yung pamilya, binabibigay ko sa pamilya ko, pinaghihirapan ko yun. I work it out. Hindi naman siya binigay sa akin na parang, alam mo yun, parang a lot of people are wondering, paano kaya niya ginagawa yun? Parang a lot of people are questioning. Siyempre, yung, alam mo yun, it's not just about, it's a collective result. It's a result of collective things all throughout my career, all throughout my life. Pero the most important siguro na kaya kong i-share sa inyo is yung abundance mindset. Yun lang yung dun lang ako yung pinaka nag-stick talaga. Yung parang you have to be in that abundance mindset, and you have to be um you have to stay in that mindset. Hindi naman ako all throughout na abundant or successful eh. Nadadapa din ako. Alam mo yun, parang bumabagsak din ako. Pero hindi lang siya halata. Kasi instead na magngangawa ako, ipamalita ko sa lahat ng tao na I failed, I did not. Kasi I always try to focus on the positive things only. And I always try to attract abundance. Yun nga yung sinasabi ko. Andun ako lagi sa abundance mindset. Pero kayo, napapansin niyo siguro may mga time na ang dami niyong pera, tapos biglang may time na wala kayong pera, tapos meron na naman. Isipin niyo, how are you feeling when you have all the money? 'Di ba? You're excited to spend. Ang dami mong ini-imagine, uy, ang dami kong pera, gusto ko nito, gusto ko ng bahay, gusto ko ng lupa, gusto ko ng kotse, o kaya gusto kong pumunta sa ganito, gusto kong mag-travel, gusto ng ganyan. That is one of the examples of an abundant mindset. Oo, iniisip mo nagagasta ka. Pero dahil iniisip mo nagagasta ka, yun ang signal na sinesend out mo sa universe, at yun ang signal na yun yung ina-attract mo. Kumbaga parang you're attracting the provision so that you would be able to fulfill your desires. Naglalaro ba kayo ng The Sims? Kasi when I was young, yun yung lagi ko nilalaro eh. Alam mo yung meron silang, lalo na yung sa The Sims 3, yung 3 ano na siya, yung 3D na siya, tapos meron na siyang aspirations, pwede mo nang i-fulfill yung aspirations nila, yung desires nila, not just the basic needs. So, yung dati 2D, gagawa ka lang ng bahay, it's just a simulation of life, tapos magsa-start ka ng family. Ngayon, parang mag-aaral ka na, magsa-study ka na, it will pop up in your head, may cloud bubble, tapos kunwari books, then you have to read books, or you have to do the assignment, or you wanted to do this, or you wanted to do that. Meron na ring aspirations, not just the basic or daily routines that they have to fulfill, daily activities that they have to, daily tasks that they have to fulfill, but also the aspirations. It's the same for us. I mean, it's that game is based on our lives. It's a simulation. That's why it's called The Sims. It's a simulation of what how are we living day to day. So it's the same thing. So you're trying to send out to the universe a signal na you wanted this, you have this kind of aspiration. And your creator, or the manager of your life, which is God and the universe, is going to fulfill that for you. Kasi yun yung hiningi mo eh. If it constantly pops up, sometimes they may not be able to catch it, or maybe you're not yet prepared for that. Kasi 'di ba nga sa Sims kunwari, let's say you wanted to buy a balloon. but you don't have sufficient simoleons. So you have to work for it. You have to go to work every day, then go back, then eat, then sleep. Then you have certain skill set that you have to, like you have to have level 3 or level 4 skills on this and that so that you can progress with your career. Then your desire is always there. It constantly pops up. But hindi mo siya mafu-fulfill agad kasi hindi pa sufficient yung skill set na meron ka to advance in your career, and in return, hindi pa sufficient yung money na meron ka. So once you meet all those requirements, saka pa lang mabibigay sa'yo ng naglalaro, saka pa lang mo mabibigay sa character mo in the game where ikaw yung naglalaro, saka mo pa lang fulfill yung aspiration niya. So it's the same thing. Whatever you're thinking, you're sending it out to the universe, and the great architect or the great master of the universe, you know, God, will fulfill that eventually, but He will be guiding you on what specific things you need to do. So parang ganun din. So what I'm saying is, let us just go back to, medyo madaldal ako, sorry. Let us go back to the abundance mindset. So when you have that kind of mindset, it constantly pops up. Ito yung mga aspiration ko, ito yung mga gusto ko. And then you start to imagine. You start to imagine having it. You start to daydream. Daydreaming is not bad, actually. Just, always remember everything in moderation is okay. Everything in excess is not good. Okay? So whatever is sufficient, you can always you can always add on, but whatever is in excess, wala na eh. Pag sumobra na siya, sobra na siya, hindi siya maganda. So lahat ng sobra masama. Okay, kung kulang, pwede mo pa siyang mapunan. Pwede mo pa siyang dagdagan. Pero pag sumobra na, hindi na. So, again, going back to the abundance mindset, when you start to imagine, you have that excited feeling, positive yung feeling natin, di ba? So, that's how you attract abundance. For me, hindi naman ako, I cannot really say na mayaman ako, as in sobrang yaman, kasi I grew up in a community na talagang yung feeling mo poor ka. Yung parang, alam mo yung parang sobrang yaman nila na ikaw din nagwo-wonder. I was at that point also na I was wondering how come they're very rich and life is very easy for them. They always get what they want and they don't have to work hard for it. That is not true. Alam mo yun, you cannot, anything that's easy is not worth having. So you have to, it all goes through a process. Like just how I explained it to you, they work hard for it also. Like for me, I also worked hard for it. Whatever I have right now, I worked hard for it. I'm thankful that God blessed me so that I would be able to bless others and bless my family and, put food on the table and give a good life for my kids. I'm very grateful for that. Pero I do not have Midas touch. I don't have it. I work hard for it. And nadadapa din ako. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, marunong lang siguro ako magdala, lagi ako nakangiti, lagi akong palabiro, sarcastic, ganun. Pero may time naman na wala din ako. Pag wala akong, yung tipong gipit ako, walang-wala, hindi ako yung parang nade-depress ako, nasa sad ako. Pero I try to go back to the abundance mindset. I try to imagine what it would be like if I have this. Pag nakabangon ako, how would it be like? So my mind and my heart, I feel excited, I feel happy, I feel, positive about tomorrow. And I look forward to having that abundance, having that prosperity, having received all of the money that I need, and having, being able to provide for my kids and give them what they want and what they need. especially taking, being able to help others also. So I always, every day, I always pray, Lord, please bless me so that I would be a blessing to others. Help me to stay positive despite everything that's happening. Yung parang pag short ka, pag down ka, yung ganun. Parang hindi mo kailangan mamalimos. Ang kadalasan kasi sa atin, mga kabayan, ang utak natin is, alam mo yun, parang sasabihin niyo sipag at tiyaga. Actually, wala ako nun. Swerte, wala din ako nun. Yung lang talaga, the power of the mind and the heart, yun lang, yung parang nafe-feel ko lang, in sync lang siya na parang feeling ko dadami pera ko, feeling ko yayaman ako, feeling ko magiging successful ako. It's just like that. Na yun yung 'di ba, whatever is inside, you radiate it outside. So if you're feeling happy and good about yourself, if you're feeling successful and you're feeling proud about yourself, that's what you're going to radiate outside. So that's maybe yun yung tingin sa akin ng mga tao. Pero yun nga, sinasabi ko nga sa inyo, I also work it out. It's not given to me in a silver platter. And I do not have that, magical or or yung swerte na sinasabi nila. It's just that I siguro yung parang manifestation. Maybe I'm doing it because I'm constantly thinking about it. Constantly in my mind are all my aspirations. Lahat ng gusto kong mangyari, yung parang na-imagine ko what it would be like. And thankfully, I am blessed and thankfully, life is easy. Pero yun nga, nadadapa din ako kasi may mga aspeto na hindi ako nag-iisip. Kung 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 kapamilya ko kayo, kung close tayo, alam niyo yung mga bagay na pinagdaanan ko na hindi alam ng ibang tao. So kung kayo yung tao na hindi niyo ko kilala, as in 100% na kilala, from where you're standing right now, from your viewpoint, magwa-wonder kayo, anong ginagawa niya? Wala po akong sikreto. There is no secret to success. It's just that we have to learn to utilize the power of our minds. You know, God is in control. Have faith in God. And then trust that whatever you're asking for, He will give it to you. It may not be immediate, it may not be right now. He will give you what you need at the moment. But if you're constantly thinking about that aspiration, He knows that you wanted that and He will give it to you. Maybe the right time will come. Yun nga yung sinasabi ko, going back to The Sims. Kung gusto mong bumili, for example, ng property, ng bahay, pero kaka-start mo pa lang, ano ka pa lang, lab tester ka pa lang, or product tester ka pa lang sa game. So in order for you to advance in your career to become a scientist, kailangan mo mag-aral ng ganito, kailangan mo ng gantong knowledge, kailangan mo ng certain skill set, kailangan mong pumasok sa work every day. And aside from coming back, going to work, you also have other aspirations like you want a relationship, you want friends, you want to go out, you want to go swimming, you want to eat, you want to, you do your daily necessities, sleep, and things like that. So, as you, the player, the playing, controlling the Sims, you will do those activities for them. And then eventually, you will be able to reach that required skill set para tas magkakaroon ka na ng maraming advancement in your career and then yung makakasave ka na ng money. So it's also the same. It works similarly, I mean, for my belief. it works that way. There is one master of the universe, which is the one above, and he's controlling us. He's giving us our desires. He's trying to attend to our needs. Hindi man niya maibigay agad. Eventually, dadating din tayo doon. It's always an answered prayer. Whatever whatever you ask him, he will give it to you. It may not be at the exact moment you want it, but he will give it to you at the right time. He will give you the things that you need at the moment para ma-achieve mo yun. So, balik tayo sa tanong, paano nga ba yumaman? Simple lang. Huwag kang maging mayabang. Paano nga ba yumaman, 'di ba? Kung ang sweldo mo ay 500, mabuhay ka lang sa 500, huwag ka na mag-asam. Alam mo yung parang ang dami kasi natin nakikita lalo na ngayon, may Facebook, 'di ba? Yung parang Instagram. And then you would see a lot of people with branded clothes, branded things. Afford nila, oo, sige. Maybe they have the financial provision to buy it and kaya nila. Or maybe nagtitipid sila for something from other things para makabili ng mga bagay na gusto nilang bilhin. Let them be. Huwag mo silang sabayan kasi hindi kayo pareho ng income, hindi kayo pareho ng personality, at hindi kayo pareho ng expenses. So, kung katulad ng, ayun, meron akong friend dati, mas mataas ang sahod niya sa akin. Pero mas malaki ang ipon ko. Tapos, lalapit siya sa akin, tapos sasabihin niya sa akin na kailangan niya kasi ng pambayad sa ganito, sa ganyan. Pagtatanungin ko, bakit? Mas mataas ang sahod mo kaysa sa akin. Hindi naman sa kino-compare ko or kini-question ko siya. Pero, it's how you spend also. You must learn to live within your means. Sasabihin niya kasi bumili siya ng cellphone, bumili siya ng watch. Parang, it's not, don't, um, huwag mo akong obligahin na bayaran yung mga responsibilidad mo dahil bumili ka ng iPhone or dahil bumili ka ng Rolex. 'Di ba? Parang sino ba may sabi na kailangan mo 'yan? It's just for flaunting only. So 'yan. One also secret to success. Huwag maging mayabang. Simple lang. Alam mo 'yun, parang tingnan mo, 'pag titignan mo din ako, 'pag makita niyo ako everyday, siguro noon, oo, medyo maarte ako kasi nung bata ako, arte, nag-aayos. Pero ngayon, simple na lang ako. Dalawa na ang anak ko. Ang priority ko is yung mga bata. So, pag gagasta ako, instead na bibili ako ng Rolex, alam mo yun, isipin ko parang, I will save this for my son, for the future of my kids. So, ngayon, yung mga tao nagtataka parang, how is she able to do that? Samantalang, when you look at her, she's just very simple. Pero, alam mo yun, parang saan niya kinukuha yung pera niya? Ganun. Yan. Na-experience ko yan. Kini-question nila parang bakit? Hindi kasi ako katulad nyo na mahilig sa luxury brand. Hindi ako bumibili ng LV. Hindi ako bumibili ng, alam mo yun, parang I just go, I'm just being practical. Tsaka wala kasi akong karamay sa buhay, 'di ba? Kilala niyo naman ako, mag-isa lang ako, tapos dalawa yung anak ko. So I have to be practical. Wala akong asawa na nagbibigay sa akin ng maraming pera or alam mo yun, yung parang sitting pretty lang ako. I have to work for it. Ang lamang lang tayo is hindi naman ako kuripot eh. Marunong lang talaga akong, alam mo yun, alam ko lang kung saan ko dadalhin yung pera ko. Alam ko lang kung saan ako gagasta. Alam ko lang kung paano gumasta. Alam mo yun, parang it's not if I wa- dati when I was younger, aminado ako, compulsive buyer ako. Pag nagustuhan ko, bibilin ko. Eh kasi, pera ng magulang ko. Pero kung pera ko, ngayon na pinaghihirapan ko, nagdadalawang isip na ako, lalo na may dalawang anak ko. So that's what I'm saying. Una, marunong ka dapat gumasta. Yung parang alam mo kung ano yung gagastusan mo at hindi mo gagastusan. You have to be practical. Pangalawa, huwag mayabang. At saka most importantly, mali pala ako. The most important thing is the abundance mindset. The second thing is you have to know how to spend your money. You have to spend it wisely. You have to invest it wisely. You have to control your unnecessary desires. Be practical. And lastly, huwag mayabang, utang na loob. Huwag pairalin ang yabang. Huwag niyong sabayan yung mga kapitbahay niyong bonggacious. Huwag niyong sabayan yung mga friends niyong, alam mo yun, magarbo. Simplihan niyo lang. Kahit na sabihin nila, alam mo yun, parang alam mo for yourself kung anong kakayahan mo. Alam mo for yourself kung anong meron ka at wala ka. Huwag kang mainggit. Huwag kang, alam mo yun, don't worry about what other people will say. Kasi yan yung number one na ikakabagsak mo eh. Katulad na lang nung kakilala ko. Dati, ano lang yan eh, construction worker lang yan. Simple lang yan. Nakilala ko siya simpleng-simple lang. Tapos, alam mo yun, parang siguro nai-insecure siya, tapos nakakilala siya ng mga tao sa office nila, mga kalahi din niya, na mayayabang, sumabay siya. Kaso, ang sahod niya, mas mababa kesa sa kanila. So, ngayon, ang gusto niya mangyari is, you know, loan siya dito, loan siya dyan, hiram siya dito, hiram siya dyan, borrow money, ask for money. Ganon ang ginawa niya. Which eventually, he got caught in that cycle. Like, the next payday would only be used for paying back the loans that he took last month. So this month, he doesn't have sufficient money. So so what he's gonna do is he's gonna borrow again. And then the following month, he's gonna pay back the money that he borrowed from the previous month and the previous month. And then his money for this current month is still not enough to cover back his expenses and the loans that he took from the previous month. So he's gonna borrow again. So it's a very, very painful and tedious process. Not tedious, like frustrating process that he cannot get out of. Kasi pinili niyang magyabang. Pinili niyang bumili ng relo, pinili niyang bumili ng iPhone, pinili niyang bumili ng Mac, pinili niyang bumili ng kotse, at pinili niyang tumira sa condominium. Which is, there's nothing bad about it. You want a nice life, you want a good life, you want people to see you successful, it's fine. But you have to be practical. Huwag kang mayabang. Tapos maging practical ka. You have to spend your money wisely. And then, you have to try your best to stay in that abundance mindset. So what happens was, yun na nga, down na siya. Parang this month, kulang pera ko. You're always thinking about kulang pera ko. That's what you're sending out to the universe. You're not thinking about, I want more. You're not thinking about your aspirations. You're in the scarcity mindset. You're sending out the message that you need little. You're thinking about little money, so that is the one popping up in your head. And that's the one that the universe is giving it back to you. The little money that you're thinking about. But if you try to change it, that I want this, I desire these things. I desire, be in the positive note, positive mindset. Then your aspiration would show there, Rolex, car, or whatever physical aspiration that you desire. But again, It works when your heart and your mind is in sync. Mahirap yun pagsabayan eh. Aminado naman ako na mahirap siyang gawin. Pero as much as possible, I try to do it. I try to stay in that abundance mindset. Na yung feeling ko, imamatch ko dun sa ini-imagine ko. So, ganun yun. So, yun, ang mga tips na pwede kong i-share sa inyo kung paano nga ba yumaman. I hope na hindi ako, alam mo yun, magulong kausap. I wanted to elaborate more on this, pero maybe I will reserve it on another session. Siguro magkaroon tayo ng, alam mo yun, coaching on how to manifest abundance. And I have a lot of things to share. I have a lot of things to madaldal kasi talaga ako eh. So marami akong pwedeng sabihin. So for now, I will leave it at that. My target is just 10 minutes, but it's been 30 minutes. I've been rambling about, all these things. I'll try to cut it short and share you my video. And I'll try my best next time to be short, to be concise and clear in my messages and my sharings para makatulong din sa inyo. Okay? And once more, if you do, if whatever I shared with you today have helped you in any way or you have anything to share, don't feel free to comment down below. And if you like what I've shared and yung mga tips na binigay ko sa inyo, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Okay, bye!